Hello everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. You can see that I am not on camera today. Today is March the 30th, the day before the Queen announces her final determination on Harry and Meghan. I'm sure it's already been determined of what they're going to do. So I just want to read and see if we're going to find out anything tomorrow that's on the 31st or the 1st it's going to be announced to either Harry and Meghan or to the world. So we're going to just figure that out today. So, I know I've been away for a while, but I've been watching the news and I've been hearing a lot about what's been going on, people catching them, Meghan and Harry on lies. So we knew that was going to happen because if you lie, the truth is always going to come out. So, that's just life. And let's see. Harry got a new job, 2 new jobs. Good for him. He needs to work. He needs to figure out that life is it's not easy for normal folks. I mean, maybe he's got the title, but and people are going to use him because of his title. But you know, his work's going to be involved in that. He's just not going to show up and laugh and smile at people's faces and think that's all to it. There is going to be some work associated with it. So let's figure out what the Queen is going to do tomorrow regarding their titles. What's going to be taken away. So I can't believe that she's going to let, Meghan's not she's a senior role, or she was a senior role, but she's not as high as her uncle who abdicated, or as Charles or William and his family. They're a little bit further down the line, so I don't think she's going to give them as much grace as, say, she would have if this happened a while back. So we're going to throw out some cards. So we're going to ask, what is the Queen going to do about their titles? This card keeps falling out. These cards falling out because they're small. Okay, so this card. So whatever cards fall out, we're going to need 3 cards, please. So we're going to start with 1. Ooh, this is 2, 3, 1 more card. These cards are called the Infinite Visions Tarot. That's it. Wow. Right, let's read the cards. And they're all reverse people. Well, there's one that's right side up. Okay, the first card was Judgment, and it was reversed. So this is it right side up. You can see that. So Judgment normally is meaning like a new chance, a second chance. You're going to be judged for something you've done, right? But it's reversed. So in this case, this guy's on a horse. And there's someone who's passed on and there's a spirit. So maybe he's looking over his life, things he's done. He's being judged or reviewing things he's done that led to his death, right? But it's reversed. So there may be a delay in the judgment. Like, they may delay announcing it. Maybe they're trying to make sure things... So let's just wait a little bit further before I decide, because it could be that they're just going to wait until things die down with this interview with Oprah. She's going to make her... she's already made a decision. It's about announcing it. So if you look at this, they're looking at what... The Queen is looking at what Harry and Meghan has done over the past year. Like, you know, is it over? Am I willing to judge it? Is this the end of the road? And now your time for judgment of the things that you've done over the past year. Right? But there's going to be a little bit of a delay. Because she doesn't want to regret making that decision right now, because of the Oprah interview has put a little, you know, bump in the road of just announcing it. So whether they could announce it to Harry and Meghan, but they're very cautious about it because Harry and Meghan just go and tell everything. So they may be a little bit cautious, not regretting to move too fast. And then Four Swords is taking a rest. Oh, there we go. in quiet contemplation. So yeah, that figures in here. So you go here, it's right side up. And this is a picture of a soldier on his bed. There's the door way here, right? If you can see that, right? So he's taking a rest, contemplating over when it's right time to get up and enter to that door. And then strength reversed. There you go. It's reversed. So we know strength is about patience, compassion, and soft control, right? Over controlling that lion, putting him to bed, right? And right here, it's reversed. So, of course, Meghan is a lion, right? And so I think at this point, Meghan has gotten the best of the royal family at this moment, as far as how they're going to handle this business, how they're going to handle this announcement. How they're going to handle this announcement. And they want to quiet the beast, and the beast is still roaring. Like I said, Oprah's a Leo. Meghan's a Leo. So they want to quiet the beast. And they haven't done that. So they're going to take their time. There you go. That's what's going to happen. They're going to take their time in making a judgment. They're going to not do it in too hasteful. They've already made the decisions about the announcement. Contemplating how they're going to release the information. When it's the right time to enter that doorway and say this is over with y'all. And because the Oprah interview is still in the forefront of people's minds. And they want to be very subtle about how they do this. They don't want to be judged themselves for how they go out and how they announce this, what the decision is going to be made. They want to put enough time and space in between the two. So they're not going to give Harry and Meghan any more reasons to fight them. Any more reasons. That's why they're not going to talk to them anymore. And they're going to allow enough space so they can quell these beasts. So right now it's reverse. Give them no more ammunition. We're going to learn to fight fire with fire. And we're going to take it slow. Which is the best way to go. So that's what's going to happen. You may not hear everything tomorrow. Decision has been made. How they go about making the announcement is how they plan on going to make an announcement is the issue. Okay, so then we're going to see, well, what exactly is she going to take away from them? So these are my Golden Tarot of the Renaissance cards. Like these, I just got them. So we're going to pull we're going to pull 9 cards. I'm going to do this a little differently. Okay. So it's 3 past, present, future. Although these are tarot cards, I'm going to do it like that. So I just need 9 cards. And we're going to read really quick. Because it's the clearest reading. So I'm going to pull this card out first, second. So reading it a little different. So you just pay. I think right there is good. One more for the top row. Because whatever she decides is going to be a long-term effect. It's not going to be changed unless Harry comes back and apologizes for his actions. So this one, this one. This one. 3 more cards for the future. Okay. This one. What is the Queen gonna do with Harry's and Meghan's titles and privileges? Last card. Okay, let's read it. So, we got 9 cards. Oops, one more. First card is 10 of Wands. Second card, this is the past, the 4 of Swords. Third card, 5 of Cups. All right. This card, this is the present. 5 of Swords. This is reversed. It's the 4 of Wands, but it's reversed. We got the, let's see here, the Page of Pentacles is reversed. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Two of Wands reversed. If you can see that, hold on. I think it was reversed. Well, it was right side up. And then the 14 is Temperance. But Temperance was reversed, y'all. Reversed. All right, so let's read from the beginning. So, if you said you were struggling, said it was a burden being in the royal family, people were racist, people in the media wasn't handling you, all this made your wife go have issues with her mental stability, right? See, they're on this pedestal. We were on this pedestal. People were loving you and you had support, but you said it was too much. And if you look at this person, this is Harry. He's born for this role. This girl back is to the public. She remember the pictures with her wedding pictures, the postcards for the wedding with the firecrackers and the fireworks and stuff, and they had their back to the people. And there's a couple of pictures where they have their back to the people when they're doing their postcards or Christmas cards or whatever. And this is it. She's never planned on being a part of the royal family. She wanted the title, she wanted the money, the fame, but she never was planning on staying. That's why her back is to us. Okay? You said you wanted the rest. You just need a small break to figure out what you wanted to do. It got out of hand. You started doing things you wanted to do against the crown. So the queen took stuff away from you. Says, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Then it's like it came to the point where it was like, okay, you can just walk away. You want to walk away, just go. So you walked away. You let things go. And then you started conflict recently. Well, probably not just recently, but it's coming to a head with conflict with the media, with the royal family. You put us out there with Oprah, in front of the world, make us look bad, right? You want to use your mother as a template for y'all to say we're victims. See, like my mother, we're victims too. Especially that Meghan girl who is really have a huge influence over Harry. See this? And because she passed, this is what y'all keep saying. We don't want Meghan to end up like Princess Diana, right? So you took off you want your freedom, so you took off your crown, you took off your armor, suit of armor, which is the family. You want it, and then you talk about protection. You took your own protection away, and then you want to complain about it, and then you want to pick over your mother's bones. God rest her soul. I am not being mean. I'm just talking about what's in this picture, and use this woman as the reason for y'all leaving, and you want your freedom because your mother would have want her freedom. We need our freedom before we end up, or Meghan ends up like my mother, passed away or dead. All right. Oh, Archie and Meghan needs their protection. No work, no pay. Okay, so then the queen's like, I'm going to take away the resources. I'm going to make it so that they can't, you go do what you want to do, but you're not going to use our titles to do it. They're figuring out a way to do it. This is in the future. Remember that they're going to make that announcement when they're ready. So she's still thinking about what she needs to do with these two, how she's going to work this plan. How is she's going to take the titles away. She's going to take some, when I say titles, I know there's a lot, it may not be the exact titles. I know people were saying if she takes away the Duke and Duchess, they become Prince and Princess. And she doesn't want that either. So there's going to be, she could bust them away. She's thinking about how she can do it. I think they're all thinking about how can we take it away? Well, she can give them the title of like Earl or something, right? Like Edward is Earl, right? Because I think Harry has a lot of titles. Harry has a lot of titles, so they could possibly use other titles and say he can no longer use Duke and Duchess or Prince and Princess, but he can use Earl and whatever. I don't know. But she's thinking about And they're all thinking about the way that they can actually take it away from them. They're just figuring out, how can we do this? It won't be petty, because they're not saying he can't use any of his titles, but he won't be able to use the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, or there'll be some other way they can do it. But they're thinking hard about, okay, so how can we do this? And I want you to look at these trees here. There's the tree that's got life in it, and this tree that's kind of like dead, I believe. And it's this path goes to nowhere, right? So they're trying to cut down their opportunities and make them go from being very lucrative deals here to barren deals. Like, you can still get some money, but you're just not going to get what you got when you were Duke and Duchess and you were still singing roles. So they're trying to cut that path off right here. Like, you can get a little money. We're not going to say you can't make money, but you're just not going to go all the way to the top using your titles, your royal titles, in essence, to get there. So that's how they're thinking about, how do we cut it off? Not take everything from, because that would be unfair. Y'all know that. The people got to eat, right? You know, he has his money from his mother, and he's got a little bit of money from, I hear, from his great-grandmother, the Queen Mother. Maybe he's blown through it. I don't know. But they're not going to cut everything off. But what they're going to do is make it from being so lucrative till barren, a little barren, you know. So got a few leaves on the tree. And you're not going to climb the ladder of success using our titles. So that's what they're thinking about. And I'm no longer putting you above the family in our reputation. I did that for a while. I gave you grace. I gave you time. I gave you options. But no longer. We have to move on as a family. As the royals, as a representation of Britain. You don't want the title. You don't want the responsibility. You don't want to represent them. Okay, we got to move on. And that is without you. Time for being grandma and dad or papa or whatever y'all calling them is over. Now we are the queen and the future king. And we have to do the right thing by the nation. Boop, boop. Okay, now, cards don't lie, people. Not if you're honest about it. Last set of cards. So, Harry has this new job. They got the Netflix deal. They got the Spotify contract. Let's see how that's going to turn out really quick, okay? So over the next year, you're going to do 12 months. How is that going to look? They're going to be financially stable. When I say stable, like everything they wanted and more. Moving up the ladder, connecting with all these people like Oprah and Obama's and these other affiliations to succeed at what they've been trying to do. And this is Harry and Meghan. Are they really going to be successful in these endeavors this next 12 months? And I'm going to throw out, yeah, I think I can do 9 cards with this really quick. No, I'm going to do 3 and 3. I'm going to do Harry's success and Meghan's success. And then the middle card would be the joint success. So that's, what, 7 cards? Okay. Okay. That's first with Harry. Oops. Second with Harry. And we don't read these upside reverse. I'm not going to read them reverse. Whoop. And that one throughout. Okay. This is Meghan. I hope y'all seeing these already. Okay, so we're going to do, this is going to be the present from Meghan. One more card. There. And then we're going to do one card for their future together. Just one. Regarding work and, you know, financial stability and doing the things they really want to do and being very successful at it. So let's see what that looks like. What is the outcome for the next 12 months for these people? For these people. Just one more card. Okay. These are the Kip cards, people. Finn the Sickle Kipper. I'd like y'all to know what cards I'm reading, so in case you like them and you want to buy them yourselves, they're pretty. Okay, so we're going to start with Harry first. So Harry's first card for the past is Mature Woman. So to me, this is his mother, Princess Diana. I'm sorry. Yeah, this, well, we can say this is Meghan. Meghan, the woman that came into his past. He sees her as a gift. I'm going to start it that way. It has brought him nothing but pain and despair and judgment. That's Harry and that's Meghan in front of the Queen. So this woman has come into his life. He felt was a gift. And now he's doing, nothing's happening but he's being judged, and they're at this position now where they're being judged, where the Queen is now determining what she's going to do with them as far as his title, their perks, they're part of the royal family. All that's happening right now. And then on this side is Meghan. She wanted a wealthier man. That's why I said I'm going to start out that way. This is her past. She was looking for a wealthy man, Aristotle, British man. This is Harry. But it's brought her nothing but despair. It's not what she thought it was going to be, people. This answer is not hiring. You know, she's losing the money, the security that she thought she was going to have with this wealthy man is not panning out. Her acting abilities are not working out, so there ain't nobody hiring, nobody believing her, and the money is not there the way she thought it was going to be, and the fame and the prestige, and she is not the queen that she wants to be. Nor is she Diana the way she wants to be. Nobody believes in her. Nobody's hiring her for that malarkey. Well, there's some people who like her, but I'm just saying. It's not working out the way she wanted to. And this is their future endeavors. Right now, they're in a situation where Harry was just given a gift. You want to look at jobs. He was given a gift of this new position he's gotten. He's had money from his parents, you know, but things are being taken away from him. And so right now for Meghan, that's despair because it's not what she wanted. It's not working out the way she wants it. She thought it would work out. Okay. And then we have her present where she's having to do a lot more work than she ever thought she would have to do. A lot more networking, a lot more throwing herself out there and, you know, just slaving away at trying to get what she really wants. So it's going to be hard work for her. And Harry's always going to be judged by the family, by other people who look at him and say, you only got the job because of your title, not because of what you can offer. Okay? And then what the future for them both as a team and regarding their finances and the contracts that they have, and I'm saying for the next 12 months is, what is this? Occupation. So they're going to be working. It's a lot of work. They're going to be like normal, ordinary people working. They're going to find the right roles for themselves. Working night and day. Look at this girl. She got the midnight light oil burning over here. Right here. Working, creating, designing. You know? It's a lot of work goes into sewing. Stitching stuff together. They're going to be always out there patchwork. That means they're going to be out there always seeking work. They're going to be always seeking work because to be able to afford what their lifestyle, they're going to have to work. It's a lot of hard work, stuff they didn't thought. That's why I said despair. This child ain't never had to work so hard in her life. Now you think that because she did the Oprah interview that she's going to get all these deals coming in. But what she's going to find out, even with Spotify and with Netflix, let's just say, right, it's still a lot of work. She ain't never worked that hard in her life except for to try to move ahead and find a man that's going to take care of her. That's as hard as work she had to do. Daddy took care of a lot of her stuff, a lot of her bills, and then, you know, her job was networking and looking cute, right? And then acting. So she got her wealthy man, all right, Aristotle man, but she's got to work like herself to the bone like a normal person to have anything. She's going to always have to work. For the next 12 months, at the minimum, they're going to work hard, have to work hard, put the nose to the grind, and work harder than they've ever thought. Which is why, I say again, they're going to be working, because they're not going to be able to get stuff for free as much as they were before. And here goes my thing, what I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to do starting today. This is my last video called the Prince Harry and Meghan Saga. It is now going to be called the former prince and his wife Saga. I will no longer refer to him as the Duke of Duchess of Sussex, rather, or Prince Harry, or even refer to her name as Meghan Markle. It will be the former prince and his wife, because this girl is a narcissist, okay? She's a good, hard-working narcissist, but she's a narcissist, and she's got a lot of what she wants. But the way she treated the family, the royal family, I can't get with that. So, one thing a narcissist hate is to be ignored. So if you do not refer to them as by their name or their title, which she really wants, guess what? It ignores the heck out of them. So it's almost like gray rock them. You just like ignore them. So what I'm going to do is he's the former prince and his wife. That's it. That's in my titles. You'll see it. The former prince and his wife, because sagas. Because there's no point. You're giving her, every time we mention her name or their titles, we give them more money. We give them more ways to use it, to capitalize off of it. So I'm not going to give it, I'm not going to be one adding to it. I am going to be doing my readings as I normally do. I will not stop, because we see now that the queen, like I told y'all before, she going to handle her business. But I'm not going to give these two, if they want to go work in real life, let them be real life people. Former prince and his wife. Y'all call her what you want. I heard somebody say they're going to call her Tinkerbell. What was it? Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Gringe and Whinge or whatever. I don't know, whatever these other words y'all calling them. But I'm not doing that. I mean, because, you know, it seems like if you call them a name, she'll say people are racist. That's another way she can say, see, they're racist. They're calling us names. But if you just refer to them appropriately as the former prince, which he is, and his wife, which she is, without naming them, you take a lot of the value out of the use of the queen's using the titles and their status for promoting and excelling using the queen's or the royal family's status and titles. And I know I'm still using the word title of prince, but it's former prince. I may just use Harry and his wife, and, you know, but I want y'all to understand that he was wrong. Really? So Harry was wrong, and so I'm not going to give him any more dap. I'm not going to give him any more free space to be able to capitalize off the queen. So that's it. So anyway, y'all, that's my reading for today. If you have any questions, let me know. Put your comments down below. If you like, subscribe and share. And we will talk again tomorrow after the 31st to see what the queen has actually done. See if I'm right. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.